welcome to episode 5 of my Let's Play series. I have been very busy preparing for this episode. I will show you a few of the things that I've managed to do over this, of course. First things first, I have gathered a chest of things. This is my trip for me to get as many trees as I could, especially the jungle. I really wanted jungle saplings because I wanted to use jungle planks to help with a pathway that I'm designing. So first thing I did was go that way. Is there really another one? It's like 4. Jeez, Moise. Ooh, a ship. Then I went that way. Oh, I didn't actually. And finally, after ages spent looking for a jungle, I looked this way. Jungle! I found the jungle! It's actually pretty close. What? Jungle! I finally found a jungle! Cat, you're in front of my screen! I've also worked on a path. So this is a path system now where I'm sorting out where the path's going to be. And it's basically going to have a really unique system. It's going to look dead. And it's good. I possibly will use coral and jungle planks and such. I want to explore my boundaries a bit with building roads and such. So the road pathway goes through here. There'll probably be a river or stream along here. Probably it's going to be like an aqueduct around here. This will be a bridge. The bridge pops up. From there. I built down with this. Just to show myself how far it's going to go down. And that is how far I'm going to flatten this whole part of the desert. Maybe behind this can just be normal desert. But I am probably going to build a second temple, just taller in the back, then I might build another one of these over there. So if I clear out the whole area now, then I'll have enough room to make one of these, a second one, and a massive one in the background. If I choose to do that, that is. I could just decide to keep with the massive one and the little one, and keep it that way. Also on my big long trip, I brought along cows and pigs, really needed them. And it was quite a hassle getting the pigs in. You know, I had no problems at all, right? You know? No problems at all. And to start replacing my diet of watermelon, I'm going to start a little thing for my cows. Maybe I made it go too high, you know, fix that later. So yes, I've actually got quite a good adventure. I used some of that iron to make hopper for the cows. And so I'm just going to start a big tree farm somewhere off in the mesa so that it's not impeding on my soon to be oasis. I plan on zombifying my villagers at some point, which isn't yet because I still need to power them up. I still need to get more potions, and I need to get a potion maker, whatever that thing's called. So yeah, I basically sent a bunch of things behind the scenes so that it wouldn't just be sand digging simulator and just me running ages with nothing around me happening. That would have just been no fun at all. But I have taken some snippets, which you've probably seen, and hopefully that will help me build a nice little path. I'm surrounded by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like 8 plus coral reefs. So getting the coral I need will be pretty simple and easy. Because I've seen people use coral a lot and I never really have, so I'm planning on experimenting with that. But yeah, the hardest part will be taking down all the mountains, all the sand mountains. I'm gonna have to use torches a lot, and I'm gonna have to get more torches, more or else I'll just use slabs will actually. And I'll also need to get a better pickaxe. I can use TNT, but I don't have the gunpowder to make more TNT. So I just have what I found in my many findings of a temple, of desert temples. Because they keep giving me TNT. That's a good show of how many temples I have found. All from temples. I got another name tag. Iron. Gotta start growing potatoes as well, that'd be good. More diamonds, which I really needed. I do need to go diamond mining again. But I will wait until I can get better armor for my villagers, because I do not trust the new caves. I was figuring at some point we'll go explore a lush cave, just to bring home some more things. We'll make this a pretty little place to be. There's Jellycat. I'll have to move them before I start doing the digging again. Got a fair few more iron golems. Which is actually one of my most successful iron farms ever. And I never built an iron farm before, which is kind of funny. I can make everything almost level with the ocean. Usually it's just a big lake. It's technically just a big lake. Huge lake. But yeah, I go to here and I just level everything there. So when you're looking this way, you see the entire temple. Just standing here and you're just like, I can see the temple. And I'll probably put a bigger one behind it. So I think we'll dwarf it pretty nicely. I think that will also add a kind of magic to it, I guess. Add a nice little story to it, and it should be pretty good. So yeah, this is going to be a lot of work. I'll definitely time lapse the entire thing, because digging the entire area down and then just building this up will be pretty cool to look at. And look at our villagers here. I've been trading out for emeralds. And I've been buying some stuff to help load. I'm going to start turning my melons into full melons. So then once I can actually make my melon farm, which will be around here. Since this part is going to be flattened out, it's going to be underground. And then the iron farm is going to be under there. But I'm thinking this episode is going to be just a bit more chill than the temples. I have decided I'm going to make this. This is only temporary. This is not going to be here forever. What I'm going to make is a cool little food area, which will be like a food stall. Like a traveler came along and they just started selling their goods. I think it'll be pretty cool. What else we got? I also have big plans to make a sugarcane farm, which I have made before, I believe, but I haven't really done up with one in a while. But yeah, they're pretty simple to make. All I need is levers and pistons, which I need to get the materials to make. It's not very hard to make at all. Hopefully I should be able to make a nice little fire with all the rest of the sugarcane because, well, sometimes sugarcane along the edges just looks nice. Personal opinion though, I like how sugarcane looks when it's along the edge, and hopefully then we won't have such a chest monster. Everything is ordered in a way where I know everything is. At the same time, it's very annoying going through everything the way I do. Even I get kind of confused what I'm doing at some points. But yeah, I'm very big on sorting out my chests. But since I've had so many plans, I haven't really had a chance to actually work on base. I definitely think that will be for next episode. I'll probably go gather coral next episode, and I'll probably start growing my trees next episode. Where I will definitely fix everything up, make sure everything's all good. I will probably build a house. Somewhere around here we'll build a house. Probably make it very nature-esque. Like the Oasis took over the build, so that it's very naturey and goes against everything in the sand, but somehow fits in. That's my ideal style I want for it, but it might change when I do it, because I tend to go off a feel. Like with my temple over there, if I feel a different way about the build, I will do that way instead. But yeah, that's it, I'll do it my own way instead, because that's just how I feel we go best to go. And we're gonna have a nice little swerving pathway, and there's gonna be like a little creek or something that's running through here with some aqueducts shooting water out to it. Oh no. Goodbye. Oh. Excuse me, I was talking. I was talking. I was talking. How rude. If there's any more around actually. But yeah, that's the general idea for what I'm going to be doing. You make my job a bit easier. And I fell. Alrighty. Leave me alone. I need to sort out this guy first. You did that to yourself. The creeper really just got really offended then, didn't it? It was just like, how dare you shoot me? But yeah, there isn't much to do at the moment since there's just breeding up some cows, getting some food. So our next idea would definitely be working on the main house, XP farm, excavating this entire area, getting more and more food from these. Hopefully, we should have make an area for the sheep farm. We make a sheep farm where we split them into quadrants and the shears in a proper dispenser so that they can be sheared. We'll need to definitely do that, especially when it comes to building the oasis, because we'll definitely need the green to add to certain areas to make it just seem bright, along with moss and everything. We will definitely grab the pigs and we will put them into a similar mechanism as the because we really need more. But for now, know this episode's been a bit slow, a bit just recap-ish, but I figured it's just best to show off the progress that's being made, the plans ahead. So we're probably going to clear away some of this house and thing. Probably going to build the house around here. At one point we're going to move those guys underground. Technically it's going to be underground, but once this whole area gets mined out, it won't be underground anymore. It'll just be a cool little food area with like the pigs beside them and everything. And like it'll just go into chests where you can just pick out what you need. And basically should be pretty good from there. Just gotta build a few farms, which I will definitely show you guys go through them. I've already started planning out the big farm what I'm gonna do for these, so I can actually sort out the leather and the beef, so I don't have to worry about manually separating them. And there's not much else. I'm just gonna start my tree farm over there somewhere, possibly around the big lake over there, so that when I just run over there, it's just acres of just trees, different types, especially near my jungle because I'm doing that with dead coral, and there's tons of coral reefs around, so that's not really a big issue with getting the materials. So seeing as there's actually a lot around us in the nearest 1,000 blocks, there's actually quite a lot. There's like 10 mesas and deserts. There's some rocky cliffs. There's acacia, the savannas I mean. There's some normal forest. There's birch. There's birch. And there's a jungle over that way. And I think there's some plains and everything around the area there. But yeah, so we hopefully should have a lot of things we need. I'm gonna start popping up more portals everywhere I need them. But I am kind of rambling at this point, so basically saying next episode is gonna have a lot of stuff in it. We're gonna start building our house. We're going to do just everything I just said before I repeat myself. Yeah, we're just gonna do everything I just said. And throughout all of that, we're just gonna be excavating this land, trading with villagers, killing iron golems, going mining, and just everything that you don't really need to see on camera except for in time lapses of building this. I'll definitely keep you guys updated with each update on this though. Like with the pathways and everything, with the addition with the bottom of the thing. Here I'm gonna add more colour to it. Possibly I'm just gonna use deep slate again. But I might also use deep slate to slowly go down these angles as well. It's looking a bit bland right now. It does fit the build, but it needs a bit more spice to make it poke out a bit more. Because even though the main attraction is this, we still want people looking at the whole thing itself. So yeah. It's been a rather uneventful episode, I know. Hopefully that keeps everybody up to date on what I'm actually planning on. Next episode, there's going to be a lot being done. And I'll definitely make sure that I will not slack off. Because we're all in this together, aren't we? So yeah, I hope you all have a good morning, night, evening, noon, and love you all. You're all great. Keep going. You're doing amazing. I promise, trust me, you're doing amazing. I see you. Doing great.